My name is Telmo PIEVANI. I teach at the University of Padua, philosophy of biology and evolution and bioethics. And in my contribution in this meeting about the future of humanity has been related to migration, human migration. That is a very ancient, old phenomenon. We are, as humans, migrants, as 2 million years ago, and I described the different migration events out of Africa. The first one 2 million years ago, the second one 800,000 years ago, and the third one that is related to our species, Homo sapiens, starting at 120,000 years ago. Then I described the fact that due to this different migrations out of Africa, Homo sapiens has been just one of the several human species inhabiting the Earth until very recent time. And now a very interesting scientific question is how are we alone as humans in this small planet? Because until 50 millennia ago, the Earth was inhabited by several humans. Then I described the evolution of the migration phenomenon, because after the Neolithic period, migration became something more intentional and more rapid. And then my suggestion is the fact that in this evolution of the migration event, climate change has been like a constant, has been like a common link between always climate change has been one of the main driver, one of the main triggers of human migration. So human migration has to be considered as a structural phenomenon. A human, very fundamental adaptation to ecological instability. And at the end, we have to consider that contemporary migrations are just the final step of a very long story, a very long evolution. But now the situation is completely different with respect to the past, because we are more than 7 billion people on Earth, because we made extinct a lot of biodiversity, and because now climate changes not for natural and general causes, but due to human activities. So again, climate change is and will be a driver and factors for human migration. According to international organizations, we have to expect at the mid of this century more than 200 million people that will be forced to migrate due to climate change. So for a meeting about the future of humanity, migration has to be considered an evolutionary phenomenon, but has to be considered also something that now and in our future will happen in a completely new situation. So it's a great challenge, and we have to consider, as the United Nations wrote, a way to conceive and manage sustainable migration, because people has the freedom to migrate, but has also the right to stay in the place, in the territory where they come from.